What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel for another video. So this is future editing Jess. Apparently I lost my intro for the video that I'm going to post today, so here I am, and today I am going to be making a brand new garden bed here in my backyard. You guys just saw in my previous video that we did some plant shopping, so let me turn the camera around and show you guys what we're going to be planting today. Look at these, you guys. Oh my gosh, are they not stunning? So I did pick up 4. These are Tiny Tuff Stuff Hydrangeas by Proven Winners, and these only get about 1.5 to 2 feet tall and wide. So these are pretty much full grown. They're almost mature, but I am loving their blooms. They are loaded, and y'all know how I feel about a lace cap bloom. I think they are so gorgeous. So again, I did pick up 4. These do take about 4 to 6 hours of sun, and then they're hardy zones 4 through 9. So I think they're going to be amazing. Let me show y'all where these are going. Oh, I am loving it, y'all. I think it's so pretty. So if you guys remember a couple years ago, I think it was 2 years ago when I first planted my plum tree here, I did attempt to plant some clearance. I think it was Banana Cream 2 daisies by Proven Winners. And y'all, when I tell y'all my boyfriend kept mowing over them, they just didn't have a chance to survive. So I think the hydrangeas here are going to be so stunning. So this time I do plan on coming in and cutting out a nice formal bed. It's going to be a nice little island bed underneath the tree here. I wanted to make sure I left enough room over on this side to still be able to walk through and for my boyfriend to be able to get the mower through. But y'all, wow, that adds so much color underneath this tree. Like, look at all the colors. Oh, it's so pretty. So it's a few hours later now. I was waiting for the sun to go down, and it is now cloudy. We are expecting a bunch of rain tomorrow, which is perfect to get these watered in. So I have gone ahead and pre-dug the holes off camera. I have 4 holes here, and I was trying to decide if I wanted to go ahead and cardboard first and then plant them, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and just plant them, and then we can just cardboard around them. Alright, hydrangeas are planted in the ground and I think they look great. So what I'm going to do next is grab the cardboard and start making the bed around them. I'm thinking I want the bed to be, I think I'm going to start off with a square shape, and then eventually I can change the shape if I need to. All right, y'all, hydrangeas are planted. The bed is sheet mulched, and boy, y'all, when I tell you I was trying to make this project easier on myself by pre-digging the holes, but it is so hot and humid out here right now, this was so much more of a project than I intended, but I love the way it turned out. I'm loving the shape of the bed, and yes, I know, before y'all even attack me in the comments, I know how much I preach about balance and symmetry, and yes, the tree is not centered in the bed. I did that intentionally because I do need to leave space over here to be able to get my mower through here, and also maybe down the road create some type of pathway. But I do also intend on coming in and formally edging this bed and this bed with something. I haven't decided yet, y'all. I'm having the hardest time deciding on what I want to use for edging. I do not like the idea of just having a clean edge and having to come in and step edge or edge with my trimmer every single time I mow the grass. That's way more work than I want to do. So it will be some type of permanent border. Haven't decided yet, but that is the reason this tree is not centered. Also, please disregard these bare spots in my grass here. This is where we did our trenching project to bury my underground drip lines throughout my entire backyard. I also had piles of mulch sitting here, which killed off the grass. So I did initially intend on coming in with some sod to fill in these bare areas, but I am going to hold off on that for now, just because I may eventually be redefining this bed into some type of island shape. So I'm going to hold off on it for now. I'm loving the square shape for now. I feel like it adds some type of edginess to my backyard. I'm so used to doing soft curves. I like the clean, sharp lines. So yeah, y'all, I'm so loving it. Like, I think the colors play really well with the purple plum, the blues of these hydrangeas. Again, these are a reblooming mountain hydrangea. So what that means is that they bloom on both their old growth and their new growth. And these can be changed as far as their color based on your soil pH. So I am very high alkaline here. Actually, I may be more on the neutral side, which is why my blooms are always pink. But these were growing in pots, so they're a gorgeous blue color. I do plan on treating them with some soil acidifier, so hopefully, fingers crossed, they'll come back more on the purpley blue side versus pink next year. But this year, I get to enjoy the gorgeous blue, and look at these blooms, y'all. I just love disc blooming hydrangeas. I love how the center is like small little clusters of flowers, and then the outer rim is like a disc. So gorgeous. I am so obsessed with these. And again, these aren't going to get much bigger, you guys. They're almost full grown. They only get about 1.5 to 2 feet tall and wide, so I think they fit perfectly here. And they're hardy zones 4 through 9. They do take partial to full sun, so I think they'll do perfect in this space underneath my plum tree. And I think all the colors play off really well back here. I am so loving it, y'all. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think of this project. Also, really quickly off camera, I did a few modifications in this bed I wanted to share with you guys. If you are wondering what this crazy looking mess is back here, for one, my friend just came and took my last Astillium, so we now have a bare slate to work with. Still waiting on the dirt to finish drying out so I can spread it out nice and even. But I did also use some of the dirt that I dug out of the holes to plant the hydrangeas, just threw the dirt down here to kind of build up this area because the drop off was really steep. And it was kind of creating a little bit of a swale. So I just filled it in with some fill dirt, threw a little bit of mulch on top. I need to get some more mulch to make it look nice and pretty. But look at my trellis, y'all. Can y'all see? Let me give you guys a close-up. Isn't it pretty? So this is a trellis that I purchased on Amazon, y'all. When I tell you this was only like 20 bucks, I've been shopping around to all of the local garden centers trying to find a trellis for my mandevilla that I got on clearance from Lowe's. And they were all like $70+ and I was like, that is not what I'm trying to spend. I went on Amazon and I saw this one, and when I purchased it, I thought it was going to be black, but when I opened it, it came out this like gray green color. And when I tell y'all, I was so ready to go write a bad review and return it, but something told me go back and read the description, and the description clearly said green. So I was totally in the wrong. Reading is so fundamental. But fun fact, green is my favorite color, and I also love fleur-de-lis. So I am loving this. I think it's a dark enough green where it doesn't take away from the design of my bed, and I am so loving it. It's a nice sturdy metal, and it was only 20 bucks, y'all. Like, could not pass this up. Definitely going to be ordering some more, and if you guys are interested, I'll have it linked down in the description box. But this is a mandevilla I got on clearance from Lowe's. I want to say maybe like a month and a half ago at this point. Originally, I was intending to put it up in my front garden bed because y'all know I'm doing a pink and white theme, but I decided to put it back here just because, one, I needed something to go on this gorgeous trellis, and two, I felt like it was going to tie in really well with all of my penstemon once they start blooming. And then also all the salvia I just planted in this bed. I think the hummingbirds would really enjoy the mandevilla as well. So I can get my little bird feeder out here. I may also move my bird bath over here, but this area can be a nice little place for hummingbirds to enjoy. So love that so far. So that is going to conclude today's planting project. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed it as always. I hope you found it inspirational. I am so loving all of this color going on in my backyard. It is finally starting to come together and I'm so excited about it. So you guys definitely leave me a comment down below, subscribe to follow along with my journey, and I will catch you in my next video. Peace.